Sa dami ng ating mga isla, hindi madaling hulaan, hindi madaling makilala ang ilan sa mga ito. Pero kapag nakita na ang ekta-ektaryang mga tubuhan, sa malamang sa Visayas yan. Kung hindi Iloilo, Antique o Negros.
When one thinks of Negros, its pristine beaches come to mind. Far from the chaotic atmosphere of the city buzz and polluted skylines, Sipalay's beauty is a refuge for those who want to while away for a bit and recharge from the hectic city beats. Welcome to the city of Sipalay, a slice of paradise, if you will, or as it is fondly nicknamed, the jewel of the Sugar Island.
Sipalay City is one of the first local governments in the island of Negros to place preemptive measures against COVID-19. Sipalay established its Emergency Operations Center and checkpoints in all three major entry points to the city in mid-February and continues to monitor its borders up to today. By March 4, all big events and mass gatherings, including our annual chartered celebration, were cancelled to give way to the community quarantine that began on March 17. On top of the food packs from the city and the DSWD, our partnership with Jollibee Group Foundation was highlighted during the pandemic through their food aid and the active utilization of the Sipalay City BLT Central Kitchen. With this, we launched the Pang Pian Pian, a food aid program which provides meals prepared in the central kitchen to disadvantaged Sipalaynos and frontliners. Despite our efforts to delay the spread of COVID-19 in the city, our measures were still breached and cases of local transmission were recorded in September due to non-cooperation of those with travel history in high-risk areas. Last October, we marked our highest number of confirmed cases. With the cooperation and hard work of our local IATF, frontliners, the families of confirmed cases, and the affected individuals, we managed to control the spread of the virus. This November, we have 3 confirmed cases, but they have fully recovered as of November 22, and we are happy to announce that since then, Sipalay City has had no active COVID cases. We saw this as an opportunity to spread hope, most especially in households under surgical lockdown through the Agubay program. This program tapped local agricultural producers to supply the city government for the 14-day rations in areas under lockdown. We further amplified our information education campaign through online infographics and local radio station guestings to opening query hotlines and producing digital video campaign. This November, Sipalay has reopened its borders to local tourists from within the province after more than 2 months of moratorium. As we resume our tourism operations, we are hoping to strike a healthy balance between maintaining safety and jump-starting our economy. While we are asking for everyone's understanding and cooperation, we are committing our best efforts to make their stay safe and enjoyable.
Luyag naton ipahibalo nga ang Sipalay City wala nagabasa sang resulta So logid lang ang mga otorisado nga ato sa probinsya.
Kabay, nga kita ang mangin instrumento sang pagpalapnag sang mensahe nga nakabase sa kamatuoran kag nagikan sa otoridad. Hindi nga kita ang mangin kabahin sang pagpatalang kag pagpalapta sang ginatawag nga fake news.
Be honest.
Be cooperative.
Be accountable of your actions.
Be vigilant.
Be smart.
Be informed.
It's not about you.
It's not about me. Challenges in the new normal. While we endeavor to meet our vision and mission, the Adapt Plus Innovate program has widened our understanding and strengthened our resolve to become needs-based, people-centered, and data-driven leaders. We acknowledge the following challenges in our city: limited internet infrastructure and poor internet connectivity, inadequate and obsolete data, making it difficult for effective analytics and decision-making, socio-cultural gaps among some constituents and local government employees who are slow to accept innovation, too much politicking in the barangay level, and striking a balance between economic recovery and pursuing public safety. Despite the many challenges that we face as a city, we manage to stand firm, and we are confident that we can and we will bounce back. Charting the future. One of the first things that we crafted as we assumed office in July 2019 was our executive legislative agenda, where we launched our comprehensive flagship program dubbed as Sustainable Gains. Year 2020 is indeed a revelation about governance, leadership, community engagement, accountability, and so many other aspects of our lives. Our adaptive and innovative skills as leaders are not only put to the test, but also have become the standards of leadership, especially during this pandemic. Sustainable gains. This administration will focus on data-driven, inclusive, and participatory governance that will boost the economic, educational, environmental, physical, social, and spiritual advancement of Sipalay City and its constituents. We will invest on innovative programs that will nurture the existing best practices but will command better quality and efficiency in planning, implementing, monitoring, and evaluating of the government programs and services. We will work harder and smarter to achieve sustainable gains for Sipalay City. We commit to strongly contribute to the attainment of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations through localizing it and implementing relevant programs that can be continued, deepened, and enhanced beyond the present administration.
Goals 2022. Localize the 17 SDGs to implement research and data-driven programs for the 17 barangays of Sipalay City. Advancement. Prioritize programs that focus on the economic, environmental, educational, physical, social, and spiritual advancement. Innovation and inclusivity. Innovate systems and services that will inclusively promote better welfare of the Sipalaynots. Amplify the voice and participation of the citizens, especially the women, persons with disability, children, and youth, in co-creating, co-owning, and co-leading the government programs.
Nutrition. Integrate the programs for agriculture, education, health, information system, and nutrition to improve the community health and nutrition of Sipalaynots across ages. Safety and security. Strengthen the programs on the food security, peace and order, anti-illegal drugs campaign, climate change adaptation, disaster risk reduction and management.
All these plans are all anchored on the Sipalay City government's vision and mission.
Adaptive innovations. Leading in a new normal is not easy, and the daily grind has been consuming much of our energy, patience, creativity, and flexibility, among others. However, I sincerely thank all the frontliners, colleagues in the government, various partners, and everyone who continuously journey with us and keep up with the demands of leadership during this time of the pandemic. Our measures in combating the threats and effects of COVID-19 may not be perfect, but we remain committed in ensuring public safety. We will endure criticisms, but we are relentless and focused to giving our all, our best for the Sipalay Nons. Adaptive innovations in Sipalay by 2020. Beyond setting various measures to fight against COVID-19, we have collectively accomplished numerous activities and projects to address the needs of our constituents. One of these is Pagtuon Angot sa Serbisyo Sibil or PAS. This project is dedicated to support our existing employees and their family members who have no eligibility to work in the government at the moment. In order to pass the civil service exam, we aided free review sessions every Fridays and Saturdays since October 2019. The project will also support the free meals, transportation, and overnight stay of the examinees in Bacolod during the exam. The review sessions are run by volunteers among the officers of the LGU and teachers from the Sipalay DepEd Schools Division Office. However, due to the pandemic, the exam has been rescheduled to March 2021. The Community Leadership in Central Kitchen or CLIC implementation project highlights the investment of the city government from merely supporting the school feeding program to constructing a central kitchen to serve the community even during the time of disaster. The project also leveled up by bridging additional income to the parent volunteers through the honoraria that the LGU provides and through allowing them to do catering services using the central kitchen. This project has been identified to have maximized the value of community engagement as a mandatory investment for inclusive, sustainable, and livable cities.
Akala ko naglalaba ka na.
Among the milestones that we have this year, we are happy to share that the following adaptive innovations were inspired by the lessons and discussions during this Adapt Plus Innovate program since August. The Local Governance Performance Management System or the LGPMS team was reorganized to make it more proactive in doing self-assessment, management, and development of tools towards an improved delivery of essential public services in the areas of administrative, social, economic, environmental, and fundamentals of good governance. Another program is the Agubay. Agubay is a Hiligaynon word for the Filipino term akay, which means to support, guide, and assist people in their needs. Agubay is the city government's food assistance project for the Sipalay Nons in need. The city government buys the local produce of its farmers and fisherfolks, and the same is distributed to those in need. Ginapangabuhian is a Hiligaynon word for hanap buhay or livelihood. This program is dedicated to assist those who have lost their jobs, businesses, and means of income due to the pandemic. With our partners in the Department of Social Welfare and Development Office and the Department of Trade and Industry, we have assisted more than 100 locally stranded individuals, former overseas workers, displaced tourism accommodation workers, and pedicab drivers since October 2020. They were given at least 10,000 pesos worth of assistance in cash and in kind to jumpstart or revamp their livelihood. Separately, the city government through our Gender and Development Fund has realigned the budget for trainings to fund at least 30 small business owners who had to stop their operations due to the pandemic. This pilot batch will be further trained and assisted by the Community Affairs Unit of my office to produce